It's the Rob and Looney Show, the Rob and Looney Show, the Robin Looney Show, the Rob and Looney Show. It's the Rob and Looney Show. Oh, sorry. We're back after that unceremonious ending. I have noticed that my recording, if I press record, and it'll take probably about 5 seconds before it says, okay, now it's recording. Weird.
That's
like
really
a delayed react. No more hay, Rob.
No
Oh,
more
you got
hay?
the hay.
What did I say we need hay for?
Well, the sheep. Well,
I think we're okay on them for now.
For now.
You should be able to check the animals too, can't you?
I could. I'm afraid to go into my menu to freeze my game again. No, I'm frozen. Let it go. Let it go.
The cold never bothered me anyway.
Yep, that one. Cheesy dad joke coming here. Coming at you. Why would you never give a balloon to Elsa?
Why would you never give a balloon to Elsa?
Yes. Because she just let it go. Let it go. Yeah.
Hey, I got it before you said. What the heck?
Yeah, what?
We just sang that part, so that's why I figured.
Yeah, so of course, yes, it was a terrible lead up because the punchline happened before the joke.
Yeah, it's like, wait, why'd you? Oh, you know what? Dig nabbit. I just remembered something.
You rascally rabbit.
You rascally rabbit. Look over to the right, or in front of you over there. Turn left. Turn left. What's that over there?
What's what? It's a field, a beautiful field of, right, like here.
Can't see it, can you? Right here.
Oh, there we got water. Ooh,
it's deep, isn't it?
No fish, obviously. No, it's like,
no,
well, that is. Whoa.
That's deep, isn't it?
Yeah. Put a couple little catfish in there. Maybe have a little good time. Maybe some crappie.
Catfish sounds good. Yeah. We got more straw, right? Yeah, the sheep are okay.
We have straw.
Well, they could use some more hay, but straw we need for the cows. They're a bit low. Too much. But either way, good.
We got straw.
Good for them. We got to make it loose
we got
shredded. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got all the animal thingamabobber chingabajigs. So that's cool. Well, I don't know if we could just dump them into the trailer and bring them over. I don't know how long that would be. Oh well, whatever. Oops, I missed that.
Oh, darn it.
I saw that. That was quality right there.
Oh, I had two of them on there too. I was bound to fail.
Well, you know what?
Destined to fail.
You know what? Go ahead and leave those there. Watch this.
Oh, what?
I didn't even think about this until just now, which is pretty sad because, we're not the brightest tools in the shed, apparently.
The brightest tool? Or the sharpest bulb in the pack?
That too. So if we do this,
we're a few bricks short of a pack of cards.
Why you got the tractor right in my way?
What? Well, hold on, Mr. Bully. You wanna?
Yeah, this will win.
Hold on. Stay still. Stay still, will ya?
I'm trying to get the stuff, will ya? Do you see what I'm doing? Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
I can't believe I didn't think about this before. grab all these bales and just stick them straight in the silo, and boom, we're good.
Oh, you're a bit heavy.
Yeah, I know. What are you calling me?
You're hold on.
Look for the politically correct wrong answer, because that's how it's going to
Yes.
work.
you are
That's not right.
gravitationally challenged.
Or as the guy says, floppy. There we go. Bam. See that? Now all those bales that we just hit are in there. Now we can leave those bales over there for doing TMR, but I don't know why I didn't think about it in the first place. Now the straw went kapoosh.
Kapoosh? Kaput?
Oh, that's right.
Kapoosh kaput.
That too. Whoops. I'm running over the silo. I put that in a really bad spot, apparently. The silo of death.
Sounds like another episode.
What are you doing?
Rob and Looney encounter the silo of death.
The silo of doom. Ooh, that sounds even better.
The silo of doom?
Ooh, we could do a whole Raiders of the Last Silo. Raiders, the last cows.
Indiana Rob and his sidekick, Looney.
Yeah, and FS22 was supposed to be like hats and all kinds of cool stuff. It'd be so cool. I want a farm sim hat. That would be neat. I'd wear it. Cool.
To be brutally honest, it looked pretty lame, actually. Yeah, it did.
Well, there's no color option, but it's also got to think, how much did they pay for it?
Nothing.
Exactamundo.
But I wouldn't brag about it.
Okay.
Yeah, just saying.
I'm just telling you.
You have all the fun with the truck. I'm going to get my own truck.
No. What do you mean? Why you need a truck? You can get one. I don't care.
I am going to.
I figured. Why is it? Jeez, that's bouncy. Did I put the? I don't know if I put the collisions thing on or off. Do we have it on or off on here? I don't remember.
What collisions for what?
The camera collisions.
Oh, apparently, I don't think it is on because.
Flip it around. No.
Oh, you
the
mean
collisions
it's
are on? That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yes.
I think they're on because it's been flipping around all weird. Now
Yes,
I'm getting used to not having the collisions on, and it's kind of weird. Somebody paid $75,000 for a truck.
Yep.
I'm assuming.
I am. I did. I am did.
I did them. You did them? Okay.
I did them.
With the straw going. Chicken's good. We need a little bit of wheat and barley.
Is there anything else we need while I'm at the store?
Hay.
Hay?
Might as well buy some hay while you're there.
And a trailer.
Can you put it in there? Can you put it in there?
You gonna reset the trailer?
Oh yeah, because you do need that there, don't you? Hold on, I'll get it. Got you, bro.
And straw. How many?
Yes. No, it's not straw. Hay.
Oh, hay.
Hey. Probably get some silage. They're square, so remember to get the square ones. The trailers for square. So you can't get silage because they're only round, aren't they?
Yes.
But that's the way that goes. That's the way that goes. Rolling, ride.
Have you been watching the Blues Brothers again?
No.
No?
I actually got this mod from OKU's mods on the PC. It's got a 1930, I think 34 Ford dually pickup. Oh, it's a beautiful truck. Not a big Ford fan personally, but that's a nice looking truck. It's old, and you could do, if you do the used version, you can make it look older, and then you could just do the original engine where it's, and then the horn goes like this old. It's so cool. It's pretty nifty. And that's the problem with having PC. You get spoiled.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it's going to be it's like that going from this with all these thousands of mods we have even on console to a new game that won't, well, may or may not have mods right away.
I doubt it's going to at least right away. But what did we put over there? Was it sorghum that we put up there?
I believe so, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if Giants had a few mods in the mod hub that they put there.
Yeah, I was
The
looking
first
at,
the first little bit.
what is rice? We put rice in here
Rice is nice.
for nothing that we're working with, so that's cool. No straw coming off of that or anything, so.
Yeah, well, we weren't planning that far ahead.
No, we weren't.
Uh,
Once 22 hits, we definitely got to get some cross-platform and some extra peoples and some doing things. What's up? Oh, you can drop some of that hay off over at the sheepy poos.
Sheepy poo.
They need some sheepy poo. What is that pink stripe you got on yours?
I do. And green, shiny green wheels.
Wow, that's pretty loony. Ah! Whoa! And on top of it.
And you,
Be careful coming in here because I got the little sheep's underneath the trailer. He's got it probably pretty warm.
keeping warm under there.
Or he probably got warm, so he's keeping cool.
Oh, you just bought it. Oh, I thought you were just going to reset it. You bought another one.
No, this is
Oh, this is the wool. Okay,
Yeah,
that's the
he's
wool
snitching.
trailer. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, and I got the pass. No, it's okay. Now apologize.
They all look the same. What? Come on, really?
Put it over. Drop it.
There we go. I did. It's just like it would like.
Yeah, but we don't want to leave those there because we can't clean the. Well, we can clean it, but we won't be able to dump it back in there. You know what I mean?
Know what I mean, Vern?
No, neighbor.
There we go.
Inside of the truck's pretty cool too. Whoa, hey.
Hey? No. Yeah, hey.
What? Hey, who? Hey, who? You gotta get next to it. I don't know why, but the back doesn't grab it very easily.
And trying. I'm stuck. I can't. Is collision things? No, I guess.
Camera collision is not. No,
No.
I don't think I put it on because I didn't like it. Now I'm getting used to it. I'm like, well, crap. Now we don't have it.
Well, the tree wasn't bothering me. I was.
The fence?
It's weird. No, nothing.
Nothing that you know of, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. It's
crazy, dude.
There we go. Whoa. Ooh. I'm probably making everybody very nauseous the way I'm spinning this camera around.
I'm sitting here listening to the sheep go.
You're eating Cheetos, you said?
That sounds good, actually. I don't usually get this milk one, but I did it this time. So chickens, we're gonna need wheat, barley. Sheep, good, they're fully full. Cows were definitely low on TLR. Guess we could have bought some TLR, huh? Oh wait. Oh no, that's just seed and lime in it. The silos there.
Which silo?
The ones that are the Martha Stewart.
Oh no, yeah, it's just seed, fertilizer, and lime. If you got the all-in-one silo, that's super cheap TMR.
We don't have that one here, do
No, we do not, and we will not for quite some time after Monday on 22.
we?
All the awesome cool mods will all be gone again.
Yeah, y'all go bye-bye.
Start all over again.
Yes, sirree. But that's okay. I don't mind. Do you mind?
For now, it's a acceptable trade-off for the all the goodies that we're going to be getting. I'm very curious to see how that the new worker AI whole dealio is going to work.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool. Oh, all of a
Hi.
sudden, boop! I just showed up here.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, there's just a couple of bales that I left that I couldn't take the first time.
Yeah. I'm just getting some Tumar since we're not making it anymore. We ran out. I'm just buying some because I'm gonna need it. Well, don't absolutely need it right now, but might as well just snag it up while we're in this.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, it'd be really cool. You know that
Why
we were.
not?
Whoa, holy cow! That's a lot more than I expected. The road was all the way across the shop here. Oh, and even up a little bit. But it'd be really cool, like we talked about, having Brian Brew Royalty come jumping in too. Especially if we could jump on the one of the Irish maps, that'd be cool. I really do like that Shamrock Valley. That's a really nice map, man. I like the rolling. Both of them were. Both the ones that he suggested were really nice, but that one's got more rolling hills. Just feels more like an Irish countryside, even though I've never been there. But it just feels like the pictures I've seen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no,
So that's pretty cool.
that's why I found some maps are like they do look very real.
Yeah, there's a few nice ones. On Kaz64 was actually talking about on his Facebook. They did an animal. Oh, there's actually. I don't know if it's for consoles, but it was a TMR mixer too. It looks pretty cool, like a factory type dealish type thing, or something from 2017 from Farm Sim 17 that they updated it and they brought it over to 19 right before before the end, of course. But well, I can't say the end because it's not the end. It's just new games coming out, so that's basically all we can say.
Well, yeah, no, and that's we're talking like this game's going to disappear
Yeah,
when
exactly.
22. It's like, oh, it's gone. No, no. Well, I mean, it's not like that, but definitely the focus is going to be off of this. That Giants is basically,
Oh yeah, totally.
I mean, they're probably still going to like mods can they'll still review the mods and they'll be coming out for I would expect we'd still see new mods for 19 come out for a little bit at least.
I don't know. That's the thing is we don't know. We don't know until it happened. I don't know what happened with 17 to 19 or 15 to 17 or anything because I
Well,
never
we
played those
we
before. So
still got like well, I remember it's been a few months ago, but Farm Sim 17 had a new mod that came out not long ago actually.
oh yeah, that's cool.
So let me just see here.
Yeah, old Kiwi Farm is another one that actually he has for it's 4x. I think it said 4x on PC and there's productions on it. Like man, that'd be cool if we could do that on console. That would be real fun. Do some productions on. I mean, productions is cool anyway. I think I'm gonna have so much fun with that in 22. I'm gonna have my own little whole farm chain from start to finish, farm to table.
Well, what's kind of neat, I don't know if you, no, and that's interesting you said that because
Is it?
part of that part, yes, interesting, very
Very, very
interesting.
interesting.
Because the you can assign a worker to
Oh, excuse me.
take product from one factory to another and
Yeah.
have him do that. So it's not so you can set it up and it's like, okay, hey dude, you're gonna go to here and take stuff back and forth.
Yeah.
While you go off and do something else or whatever, or have a worker taking product to a factory from your silo, or all sorts of stuff. It sounds like so. Yeah, very
Yeah,
cool.
that's the whole thing. That I think. That's such a neat deal too. So even like on PC, I've been playing around with some of the GPS is really nice because you can actually just do a zone and boom, it goes. I just started messing around with the course play like last week or this week, I think it was. Somebody else was telling me how to do it. It's like, well, that's really simple actually once you get to learn how to start it up and all that. But like I said, I get spoiled with this stuff because you don't have to worry about it. One of the guys that talk to and hang out and chat or whatever with the PC wise, he'll be sitting there just he does a stream or something. He'll be just sitting there, him and the girl I was telling you about that. They'll be um sitting up and doing a stream, and he'll literally be just kind of kicked back because he hits the course play on it, and boom, lets it run it the whole thing. Pretty much.
Oh yeah.
So that's
Oh,
been
you're sitting here loading this stuff
yeah.
up. It looks like it's coming
Just
getting a little
pallets.
slow.
Yeah, this trailer's barely full even. They're 2,100 liters per pallet, but I got 44,000 liters now, so it's not
Looks shiny.
for a 300,000 liter trailer. It's not much. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's mentioning that too. It was kind of nice to see that 200,000 liter auger wagon announced as a base game.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's
This would
that.
be, it's going to be interesting, that's for sure, but it's going to be fun. And like I said, starting off is definitely going to be. Ooh, almost ran into the gate. Starting off is going to be a little different because it's going to be like all over again. I'm curious about just like you do with the tutorial stuff. At the beginning of the games, it shows you to do these things, jump onto that. Pretty cool. Are you in a truck too, or are you running after me?
I'm running after.
So
Wait,
say you're moving pretty
wait.
quick, actually.
I am. You can run pretty fast in this game. Definitely as fast as some of the tractors go, or faster.
Well, I was playing with that the girl Madison I was talking about. Shoot, we were playing on Delta Junction, and
Mm.
which is it's Alaska. Ooh, that's
Woo!
squished you between it. And we were playing on there, and I didn't even think about it, but I had the cruise control on, and then I jumped out, and then realized the truck was still going because it didn't stop it right away.
Mm.
Because usually it's something if you have it set up, and I'm like, oh no. So what I would do is I was playing around, I'd jump out of the tractor and kind of run next. I had the speed turned up so I could run a little faster too. So I was running next to the tractor and watching the tractor basically just run the GPS by itself. I'm like, well, that's kind of cool actually. But it's interesting. Oh, you TMR'd.
Get a mouthful of TMR.
No, you know it's your fave.
It's better than the other brown stuff that you could possibly get.
How do you know that for sure?
Um, I have been
Yeah.
on a farm a few times.
Ooh, yum yums.
Mm.
Not really. But, yeah.
No. Definitely know what a cow pie is. That's for sure.
Yeah, they don't look like cow pies in the bins there, do they?
No.
Might as well go ahead and shut
No.
the gate for
Definitely
these because
just.
they're good for now. Actually, we'll leave them open. Well, heck, we could hit the hay and get it in the morning if you want, or do you want to?
Oh yeah. Let's fast forward.
3 o'clock. So, but yeah, because the harvest isn't ready either, so we're not ready for that.
Nothing's ready.
Cool. We'll do a little fast forward. Where'd you go? You're in the roof.
Up here. I'm up here.
On the rooftop.
I'm on top of the harvester. I'm hiding in the hopper.
I'm on top of the world.
I'm
Man,
in
that
now.
kind of. Huh?
What? Huh?
What? What do you talk about, man? I shouldn't do that. You make jokes, man. It's making some jokes.
Just jokes.
Is that one just dangling there? It's still not falling down?
We never did find that hay bale, did we?
Did you see which way it flew off at all, or just?
I thought it went. Well, which way is that? That is.
North?
I thought it went north. Yeah.
No.
But you never know. I mean, it's.
Probably on top of the house or something.
It's not. If you watch the last. Brian was wrapping up his series there in Chillington, I believe. And he had that bale stuck up in the tree.
Yeah.
The bale. Do you remember the bale stuck in the tree?
I don't remember seeing the bale. I didn't catch that part, but yeah.
So his final act of the of him being on that map was him. He got a telehandler with the extendable
Oh, that's cool.
thing, and he got the silage bale out of the tree. That was pretty funny.
That sounds hilarious. Thanks for telling me about it.
I ruined the punchline. I know. Sorry.
Don't you hate that? You're like, well, oh, you put the weight on this tractor too, huh?
I did. I was trying to flip you over in that truck, but it's like no.
Oh, so you're trying to use every bit you could. That's funny. I'm just grabbing the.
Grabbing it.
The animal pins for the mat.
Actually, I made a mistake. I was that new bale trailer. I was testing it out, and I put them and strapped down the bales, and it's really top heavy, and it flipped over right. I had a bear of a time trying to get that thing righted up. I had the biggest wheel loader, and it was not picking it up. It was like whoa. It was
crazy.
Yeah, it was.
We got a little wool. We got a little bit of wool.
Oh, the lights are on, but nobody's home.
That would be you. I like that a lot, especially the last couple of weeks with work, man. Sometimes you try and say something like, "What did I just say?" Doesn't even make sense. Oh, that's not good. Apparently, there's too much hay down here, so I have to.
Too much hay.
Yeah,
hey.
The mess they made, I went ahead and tried pushing it out, and now it's too much now. I'm like, oh boy, so that's being a bummer. Just dump it out there in the corner. Call it a day there.
A day in the life
of the rabbit. Not rabbit. So people call me Rabbit. Rob. I'm like, okay.
Rabbit. Oh, who's someone was. Oh, even typing it, they were even in chat they were calling you Rabbit Rob.
Amanda
oh, okay. Yeah, she's a little.
She's cool. She's a sweetheart.
She's
goofing around.
She's a little goofy, which is fine. It's fun.
Oh yeah, I don't have. Dude, look at me. I mean, seriously.
Seriously, dude.
I have no problem with it. She gives me a hard time too sometimes in the Discord one up because when I do the Batwing, I go no Batwing. She's like, hey Batman, what are you doing? So it's just a little goofy joke. But everybody likes their own thing, so it's all good. Jeez. Team Mars getting low again already. Too many cows apparently.
Sleepy time. Sleepy time.
Yep.
Can I sleep? Oh, I can sleep.
Gotta go clean the chickens. Nope, not yet.
No. Yes.
It was literally
yes.
I was in the tractor driving around the
yes.
cows.
no.
Okay, I want to destroy Looney. He's gonna get kicked from the server in just 5 seconds here. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sleep.
Let me just clean these chickens off. Then we'll go
Okay.
Yeah, do you see what I'm talking about right here? Look at the weed grew in there. I don't know how the heck that did that.
Where are you?
Right
in the chickens?
Oh, the feed area. What the heck is that? Yeah, I like that's kind of odd. Weeds are off, and it still grew there. It's not. That's like what? It's kind of weird. But it's all good. It's all good in the hood, bruh.
Yeah, that is weird. And this is the in-game, like this is the one that comes with the.
This is his map one, yeah.
It's you didn't place it here. It's here when you get the farm, right? It's okay. Because I can see sometimes if you put something in and stuff, weird stuff, but yeah. Oh, all right.
Oh, say cancel because I just forgot to save. That's okay. Now I want to save.
Save the whales.
Wait, triangle? No, I'm joking. I'd done it before. Went to save like triangle. No.
Save. Oh yeah, it's like I'm just gonna say no. I didn't save. I quit. No.
Especially if you go through a while, it's like, that is not what just happened. But it was. Hey, guess what? Rice is ready to grow.
Ooh.
Rice is ready. And I can't change the grass. Dag nabbit.
Rice-a-roni.
It was letting me go to the grass earlier. Now it will not.
What? Oh.
Maparino. Says the grass is ready to harvest. It doesn't look like it's fully there, but still we can get some.
Maparino Fonzarelli.
Yeah, no. Okie dokie smoky. Okie dokie artichoke. Ha. Okay, so do you have the freaking header? Because the way you're just cruising around without the header, I'm like,
I know, it drives so much nicer without that big chunky thing on the front.
Go figure. Why you gotta call me names, so I'm not in front of it.
Chunky monkey?
Whoa. I am
Whoa.
not a chunky. I may be a monkey, but I'm not a chunky.
Oh man, you said it's ready. Is it ready to harvest? Yeah. See, Brian has a big. Obviously he's in Ireland and grew up there. He's got all these different sayings and expressions and stuff that I've never heard of before. Awesome. Right? It's like
you Canadians.
Us Canadians, eh?
Canadians, ah.
I know half of us are nearly American, anyways.
That looks pretty wild. I like that rice color. That's kind of
media. Yeah, it is a very nice
mustard. It kind of looks like a mustard top, doesn't it?
It does look kind of mustardy-like.
That's cool. Yeah, and then you got what's broken Englishers.
Thank you for getting the tool height for harvester header.
Of course, I know that's super tiny field, huh?
That's gonna be. I'm gonna be using a lot of AI workers harvesting for the first little while till they have something like this as a mod, because.
Boy, this sheep had a lot of crud in here. Oh my goodness.
Well, actually, I think it's funny you mentioned that. Because I think years ago, the Canadian and American thing was much different than is now. I think with the television and internet and just social media in general, we get exposed so much more internationally that I think just accents and expressions and things are intermixing to the point where it's unless you're, there's still certain parts of Canada where the accent is pretty strong, and of course if they speak French or whatever, but and the same thing with American, right? I mean, if you're in Texas or Alabama or California, maybe.
Yo, dude, surfing, bro.
Dude, surfalicious.
Yeah, she was pretty cute, man. Didn't really make much sense, but whatever.
Nope.
There's one of the guys at work, since I do the ergonomic stuff, he actually does the like if somebody does a JAR, which is a job accommodation review. So basically, a doctor's note saying, hey, they should probably get this and this products, because they have some problems or whatever. What they'll do is, so they'll do a consultation with these folks. Sometimes it's sometimes it's a little more than other times. That doesn't produce straw, though, does it? What you're
No,
harvesting, sorry.
I tried.
I think so.
You're bringing a truck?
I can.
Yeah. I'm kind of chubby over here. I'm getting full of grain, full of rice.
About that, you
No. My bin is full. My bucket runneth over.
Your cup runneth over. But what was I talking about now? Yeah.
Ergonomic something.
What? Oh yeah.
Talking ergonomics.
So he's down in Texas. He's a little bit older guy, but he was talking about where did you harvest?
I'm way over here.
Oh, I
way
see
down
that.
here.
So you got the one field and you're on the second one, huh? Yeah, he was talking about his daughter actually is out here in Colorado. She's up in oh gosh,
Colorado?
I can't remember where it is. Yeah, she's up in the mountains.
Boulder?
She does it, no. One of the ski resort areas.
Mm.
So she does the ski. She works at the ski resort. It doesn't pay a whole lot, but she gets free lift tickets and room, board, and stuff like that. I'm like, dang, that's kind of cool. Like, man, that would be kind of nice to be able to do that kind of stuff.
Kind of like working at Subway and get free subs.
That's not necessarily what I would like to do. Subway's good, but not that dang good. I think it's something a little better than Subway. Chipotle wouldn't be bad.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, you get pretty tired of that pretty fast.
Oh yeah.
You're smelling it and making it all day long, and then you get a free one. No, it's okay, dude. I'm good.
Yeah, I worked at a pizza place when I was in Seattle for a little while after I got out of the Army. It was nice, but yeah, you get free pizzas all the time. It's like, okay, this is getting to be annoying. But why is this not? Am I doing something wrong here? This is weird. Then when I worked at Olive Garden too, same type of deal. Oh, you get free
breadsticks.
Free breadsticks, and we get free. We would get free soup and salad was $1 and some change if we were working. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Until the first 30,000 times you do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good, but yeah, it gets old real fast. So why is this not working? Trailer's supposed to be able to work on this milk thing. How does that work out? Not a pallet for the milk, so huh.
What are you
used to this.
What are you trying to load milk?
Yeah, on the that's interesting.
On not a tanker?
Yeah, it's this animal goods transports the milk one. It says auto loads milk into pallets, but it's not doing that at all. Not fast to be pushing this. Oh, I just saw it. Never mind. It says start filling. Doo-doo-doo.
It would, yeah, kind of, yeah.
Well, it's a little different than the other one. It's not the same type of auto load, so.
Yeah.
But that's pretty slick. Yay. Glad we got that.
And then, but when you unload it, it doesn't. They're not actual pallets, are they? They just look like
No.
pallets.
Yeah, it's just like the other ones are not pallets.
Yeah.
But what it does is, as it's pulling off there, it unloads a lot slower, unfortunately, because it's in those little, the old school looking little jugs,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's that. Oh. Excuse me. Bring this truck over to the trailer. Yeah. Spin maneuver. Exit. Stage left. Stage right or stage left?
It was always stage left. Well, I don't know. I remember stage left, but I mean, the odd time it was stage right, I think.
I don't remember either. So I thought it was always the same side, but I don't remember what it is now.
Yeah.
I'm drying a blue ink. Blue ink.
Of course, I don't remember anything else about that show. It was just that's the only thing I ever remembered about it.
I remember,
Nothing? Yeah, me too.
no, I remember, Huckleberry Hound.
Yep. I do remember Huckleberry.
It's funny. I'll go mow this grass while you're doing that. And then we'll go from there. Yippee-ki-yay, bro! Guess we could start planting some other stuff too pretty soon.
We could.
Yes, we could. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, Batwing!
I'm going to say Plant Man.
Okay.
Who is the thinnest superhero duo?
Duo?
Duo.
Who?
Flat Man and Ribbon.
Okay.
Yeah. Dad joke alert. Warning,
No,
warning,
you
dad
said
joke.
it before you give it that joke. Not after it. That was pretty,
Well, it's better when it says
backwards.
after. It's like, what? Oh, ooh. Insert groan. I think there's a groaning sound effect. Ooh.
Oops. This is not a fast mower. Oh, that was dumb. I turned it off instead of turning it on. But it was already on, so I turned it off.
Sounds like a girlfriend I once had.
Sorry to hear that. For her. Do, mowing the grass. Okay, yeah.
I didn't think it was that exciting, but apparently, yes.
It was totally totes, bruh.
So
If it makes you
exciting.
happy, it can't be that bad. Poor Sheryl Crow.
Good old Sheryl Crow. Where is she now after she dumped Lance Armstrong? Where is she now?
I don't know, but she's a good-looking woman, that's for sure. It's like sometimes I listen to music, well, lots of it, especially when there's nobody else around. I listen to the tunage at work, and I'll have some good old school music on. Get some old rock.
Good old
Hair bands and stuff like
school.
that. Good old stuff, yeah. But Lita Ford's another one that was like, damn, she was pretty cute back in the day.
Lita Ford, yeah. I was more of a Lee Aaron fan, actually.
I have no idea who that is.
No? It's a girl.
It's a Canadian thing, huh?
Actually, yes.
Samantha Fox. Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, don't second guess that one. That's 100%. Oh yeah. her last name alone.
Oh, yeah.
It's like Megan Fox. Ooh,
No, that's a double O, yeah.
yeah. Especially when she's trying to work on that car and Transformers. I'm like, yes, please.
She could work on my engine any day.
She's gonna come to your Looney garage.
She has a open invitation to the Looney garage.
She probably will never take you up on it, but I agree. It's how you liking that game so far? Still playing it?
Yeah, it's still. Well, I hesitate because I've encountered a glitch, and
That's not good.
it's making me a little crazy. So, but it's because you can go in and you can change the car color of the car, right? You can go and paint it a different color if you want. And there's like all sorts of neat colors and everything, but there's storyline cars that you fix for a customer, and the one of them says paint the car the original color, and that was the last thing I had to do to complete the work order.
Challenge to you.
Yeah, whatever to get rid
what
of
are you doing?
I'm bailing it.
It's grass.
Yeah, you don't want grass bales.
We don't have That's fine now. You're too late, but now.
Well,
What
it
are we
can't
gonna do?
do
We
it
got hay
all.
bales. Never mind. Well, why didn't you use the other baler, goofball?
What other baler?
The fast baler that's sitting over there.
Well, you want silage?
Well, if it's what are you gonna do with grass? You can't do anything with it.
Well, I don't know. Feed it to the sheep.
Not grass bales, can you?
Yeah.
Well, that's what hay bales are for. It's cheaper that way.
Okay.
No, that's cool. Just keep going with it.
Okay.
You're almost done. So. It's
I'm
not
gonna
good, buddy.
I'm
I'm not trying to be all snappy with you. I'm just explaining a situation that just happened to occur.
Anyways.
So yeah, about the garage thing. So you can't get past that spot.
Well, see, it's to make a long story longer.
Yeah, right.
The last thing to do was paint it. It said paint it original color. So I go in there and I paint it, and it turns it white, which is there's a little thing you said paint original color. Okay, I did that, and then it's like, yeah, and then it's like, no, you didn't do it. What? What do you mean I didn't do it? I did it. I did it like 3 times. It's like, no, so I can't get past it's something's.
Stinks.
Yeah.
That's no bueno.
But anyways.
What did you do? Did you stop bailing?
Yeah, I'm gonna go make some silage bales instead.
Well, okay.
I just gotta go and I got to
Baler's right here, dude.
Yeah, but it's all spread out. I gotta windrow it.
Oh yeah.
A fast bit.
I guess you could have used that baler to windrow too. You didn't have to actually turn on the baler.
No, you,
I just thought about that.
Can't.
What?
Does it windrow without?
Yeah, well, you have to drop down the catch, but you don't have to turn it on. Just thought about it. You don't have to do it. I was just saying.
Well, I got this now, so.
Yeah,
it don't matter.
Why did you can grab the baler with that. It's kind of true.
Well, you got the. You gonna give me that tractor? This tractor is not strong enough to.
It's not manly enough. Yeah.
It is not manly, yes, but I like it too.
Trade you.
Remember that old Irish? Oh, I don't know. Did you ever get that Irish Spring commercial?
Yeah, we had.
Remember that one?
Some of them. I don't know if it's the same type of.
It's a very pretty Irish girl. Yes, of course. And then at the end of the commercial, it's like it's like a manly scent, and she grabs it. It's like manly, yes, but I like it too. That was the.
Old Spice did that too recently.
Old Spice?
Yeah, it was a recent one, Old Spice.
They've had quite a few quite funny commercials.
Yeah, Old Spice is pretty silly stuff. But we don't have a. I guess you don't have a silage wrapper. Why didn't you not take the baler with you, dude?
I don't know. I was talking.
I just said it. I turned around like, wait, the baler's still here.
I know. I was testing. It was a test. You've passed the test.
Well, I guess I can get rid of this thing.
Yeah. I'll point out my mistakes like right away.
Of course. It's the only way. Hey, dude, right over here. Come on. Back over here. Right here.
Yeah, I'm backing up. I'm backing up.
You over here.
Where? Right here. Just get right in front of it. Make sure I know where to go. Right, so it's just like, yeah.
You can't hurt me.
just stand right there where the hitch connects. Just bend over a little bit.
I'm just gonna check these settings inside here and see if chop my fingers off.
Oh, come on, hook up.
So the cedar we have though.
There we go.
Sweet.
Yes, it is. We don't have to cultivate we have a direct drill cedar. I know how much you like doing that, but
I don't know about like. Like is a strong word.
like.
Pardon me, got the hiccup there. That was a wild one.
A whopper. Oh, that was a real whopper.
That was pretty crazy.
Okay. Unfold. Yes. Okay. Lower. Turn on. All right. I think we're good to go. Yes. There we go.
My dog got thirsty, apparently.
Thirsty? Really? I can actually hear him, or hear her or him. Yeah. Her, yeah. It's.
Yep.
So
she starts slapping away with the water bowl. I gotta get her some more water too. She's probably almost out of water.
So when we both were working outside the home, we kennel trained our dog, and he would know. He'd see us getting our coats on, and he'd be inside the kennel. Right, he'd go in there right away. A good little dog he was, or is, shall I say? So sometimes, you be gone all day. So I said, well, I don't want to put a bowl of water. Like, you should have water. You don't want to put a bowl in there because it'll just step in it and tip it over and make a big mess. So it's like, well, they have those like the gerbil water.
Oh yeah.
Dispenser, right? The little thing you can hang on the side of the cage, and then they can just drink water when they want to. And they won't tip it over or nothing. And they must have had that at the kennel, or the breeder, not the kennel, but the breeder, because we put that thing in there, and he immediately went to it and knew exactly what it was.
Oh, that's cool.
And he actually doesn't. He prefers drinking from it rather, because we have water bowl, but he'll go to that first and drink out of that before he'd go to a water bowl. So kind of funny, but it takes forever. Like, he's there, the sound that it makes. Yeah, a little ball in there is. He'll sit at that thing for 5 minutes drinking from that. That's kind of funny.
sounds hilarious.
Anyways, yeah. But if when he does drink from a bowl, it's like he gets too much at once, and it's like he'll stop and he'll be like coughing and hacking and like he's.
Yeah, my daughter does sometimes like, dude, settle down. Okay, girlie. It's okay, sweetheart. Just settle down.
You don't have to drink it all at once.
I guess there's some trees in the way there. Whatever.
Trees. They need to go. They need to die.
Yeah, but it's okay. We'll let it slide this time. So we're going to plant something in here so we have something else to go with. I'm going to throw in some rye.
Ooh, rye.
Yeah, some rye whiskey.
Mm-mm-mm.
I mean, wait, rye grape juice.
Rye grape juice.
It's kind of funny that they're going to be, oh, you can make grape juice with the grapes. Whatever.
Yeah.
I understand, but whatever. That's what everybody wants to do is make grape juice with wine, with grapes. I mean, raisins and stuff. It's going to be cool. I'm excited because I can just do production lines from one thing to the end. Start off with one line and then keep moving along and then go, yeah. Excited about it.
Yeah. Can't say I'll pay any attention to the grapes myself, but
They look cool though. I mean, it's a neat idea.
I mean, I can't. I'm not that I'm complaining about new things, right? I mean, it's something added and it's new. So.
Well, another part too is the slot count. Oh my gosh, it's going to be huge. 300% better for the PS5. I'm like, heck yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, I can't imagine that being a bad thing in any way, shape, or form.
But what about the hard drive or the space? Because you don't have that much space. It's not the full hard drive space.
No,
it's a different space, which is interesting to me.
That's what I was talking to I was talking to John, I think, about it. And it's like, yeah, so we get 5,000 slots and the mods take up less slots.
But maps and things take up stuff too. So yeah,
but the memory, right? I mean, you download a bunch of stuff and your memory's full, even though it's not your actual PS5 memory. Yeah.
No, not at all.
So
I'm curious about that too. Yeah.
But
by
so
the way,
sorry
to interrupt you, but recorded time.
Recorded time is yes, we're bumping up on the 1 hour again there. Okay, well this time we can like say, hey, we will catch everyone the next episode. Looney Show, the Rob and Looney Show, the Rob and Looney Show, the Rob and Looney Show. It's the Rob and Looney Show.